On Friday, Xi Jinping's historic third term as China's president officially began, marking a pivotal moment in the country's political landscape. With this new term comes a host of challenges that Xi will need to navigate, from the slowing economy to rising tensions with the United States and threats to the sovereignty of Taiwan. The issue of China's slowing economy is expected to be a top priority for Xi in the coming years. The world's second-largest economy grew just 3% last year, well below its target of 5.5% due to the impact of strict COVID-19 restrictions and a growing property crisis. Xi's recent decision to pack the Communist Party's top leadership with loyalists has raised concerns about his commitment to economic growth and prioritizing ideology over progress. Xi's picks for top government jobs suggest a shift away from liberal reformers, indicating a more state-led approach to the economy. While he has voiced support for developing a consumption-driven economy and the dual circulation policy, Xi's calls for common prosperity and addressing China's wealth gap have caused unease among investors. Moreover, with the United States vying for dominance over technology and promising to maintain a competitive edge against China, Beijing may face increasing pressure internationally as growth slows at home. Tensions between China and the US have been escalating in recent years, with issues such as trade, human rights, and the origins of COVID-19 causing friction between the two nations. A planned visit by US Secretary of State Antony Blinken was canceled last month after the US shot down a Chinese balloon conducting surveillance over US territory. Since then, Chinese diplomats have been increasingly critical of the US, with Foreign Minister Qin Gang warning of conflict and confrontation, with potentially catastrophic consequences if Washington does not change tack. Xi himself also made a rare direct rebuke of the US this week, accusing Western countries led by the United States of trying to hinder China's rise. The threat to Taiwan's sovereignty has also been a long-standing issue for China, with Beijing becoming more assertive in its stance towards the self-ruled democratic island. Xi may see this as an opportune moment to seize Taiwan, given the increasing tensions with the US and China's growing military capabilities. Overall, Xi's third term as China's president is expected to be marked by a host of complex challenges, from economic concerns to rising geopolitical tensions. As the world watches China's next moves, only time will tell how Xi navigates these challenges and what implications they may have for the country's future. In October, the Communist Party of China made a historic move by enshrining its opposition to Taiwanese independence in its constitution. This move solidified Beijing's stance on the issue and raised concerns about the possibility of a military invasion of Taiwan, which could have significant global consequences. The island is a crucial supplier of semiconductors, which are essential components for modern electronics. Any disruption to Taiwan's production of semiconductors would wreak havoc on global supply chains, which could lead to economic instability. Moreover, an invasion of Taiwan would provoke outrage from the West, which would deepen China's isolation and bring it closer to direct military confrontation with the United States. It would also lead to the suppression of Taiwan's hard-earned democratic freedoms, which have been a source of inspiration for the people of China. It is worth noting that China's military budget has increased at the fastest rate in 4 years, according to the country's announcement on Sunday. This indicates that Beijing is preparing for potential military conflicts, which could escalate tensions with the United States and other Western countries. In addition to military concerns, human rights abuses in China have been a source of international concern. Under Xi's leadership, civil society has been all but eradicated, and scores of activists have fled the country. Furthermore, in the Xinjiang region, rights groups have reported that more than 1 million Uyghurs and other Muslim minorities are being detained in what some Western countries have called genocide. Unfortunately, with Xi's power becoming increasingly difficult to challenge, it is unlikely that the human rights situation will improve in the next 5 years. The Chinese leadership is digging in its heels against international pressure, which is fueling concerns about China's lack of openness and destabilizing its relations with other countries.